blush baby pink color. And then I have a matching lip test and I got in like this lighter green color. So that's what I got from there. Honestly, I got ready, I read some of my book outside, and then I drove to get my mom from work and the baby from daycare, and then we picked up Kayla from school. I dropped them off at the house. I filled out some paperwork because I just got hired at a new place, so now I get to work 2 jobs, so that's fun, but it'll be fun. So yeah, still dietary, but it's like different than what I usually do for dietary, so it'll be like a break, kind of. Okay, hi. I thought I just broke my camera. Turns out I didn't. It dropped on the ground and then the screen was just completely blurry and wouldn't focus on anything, so I thought I broke it. But now we're good. We're all good. It works. It's clear. We're perfect. I also hope you can hear me because I'm outside and I don't have a mic. So today I'm going to be talking about books. Fun. This is how I'm ending this vlog, is me talking about these books. Hi! Okay. So, we're gonna start with Powerless. I saw her talk about this on TikTok before it was released, and I was so excited to read it. It sounded amazing, like how she talked about it, everything just sounded really, really good. It's kind of like how she explained it was, it's kind of like the Hunger Games. If the Hunger Games and I think Red Queen or something, I haven't read that series, but if they had a baby that grew up to be nothing like its parents. I think that's how she described it. I don't really know what that means, but I was really excited to get the book because of the way she talked about it, and like it just sounded really good. So I got the book. I ordered it off Amazon when it dropped, and I finally read it. I just finished it last night at 12:30 in the morning. I got it, let me see, let me look on my Goodreads and I can tell you when I started reading it. I'm kind of really upset with how long it took me to read this book, because I can read books in like 2 days. Granted, those are like 300 and something page books, but I should have been able to finish this book a lot faster than I did. This book took me almost 2 months to read. That is crazy. I started reading this book March 17th. And I finished, oh no, so it did take me. It took me exactly 2 months. I started reading it March 17th and I finished reading it May 17th. That is so upsetting. It's never taken me 2 months to read a book. Not even in high school. Like, what? That's insane. Okay. But the thing is because I felt like it was kind of like a slow read. Like, there was like a lot of like scenes and like details. But like, overall the book was really good. Like, I genuinely really liked it. Like, I would give it like a 3.54 stars. I think on my Goodreads I did give it a 4 stars. And like, the ending was so good. Like, I can understand why everyone on TikTok wants a second book. Like, I get it. I don't know why it took me so long to finish though. Like, 2 months is a little ridiculous. But that's also, I think, on me, because I've been in a reading slump. I read It Ends With Us and It Starts With Us by Colleen Hoover so fast. And then I bought this book thinking I'm gonna finish this so quickly, and like, just I couldn't do it. Like, I've been in a reading slump. I don't know what happened. I'm hoping now to get out of my reading slump because I got A Court of Thorns and Roses by Sarah J. Maas, and I'm really excited to read this. I don't actually know what it's about. I just know TikTok raves about this book, so I'm really excited to start that series. So I'm hoping my reading slump is done. I'm going to read this eventually again at some point once I'm like really into reading again, because I need to see if it was just my reading slump that made me take so long to finish this book. But the ending truly was so good. Like, the book as a whole was so good. And like, I really want a second book, so I'm excited for a second book. But yeah, it took me 2 months to finish this, and I'm really sad with myself, but I think it's the reading slump and not the book. So we're gonna test that theory at another date. But yeah, Powerless, Lauren Roberts, good. I liked it. Honestly, I did like it. I just wish it didn't take me as long to read as it did. But yeah, because I felt like it was a slow read, but then it also took me forever to finish it, but it could have been like a reading slump. I'm really hoping it was a reading slump. But like, this is also her first book, and like, it's massive. Like, it's so good. It's so good. I also really want to get like a book cover so that when I bring my books with me in like my bag, it doesn't get like ruined. Because like, the edges, I don't know if you can tell, but they're like kind of like messed up. And that's really upsetting. But yeah, so finished it. But I'm very excited to start A Court of Thorns and Roses. And it's a series, so that's exciting. But yeah, I'm hoping my reading slump is over. So I guess we'll find out. I'll keep you updated on what I think about this book as I get into it. But yeah, what is this? Okay. But yeah, I'm super, super excited to start this series, and because everyone on TikTok just raves about it, it makes it sound so good. I don't actually know what it's about. I think it's like fantasy. Yeah, because it's romance, adventure, and fairy lore. So I think that classifies as fantasy. But yeah, I'm excited. How many chapters are there? Okay, well, there's 416 pages. And 46 chapters. I should be able to knock this book out in no time, so once I start reading it, let's see. I'm excited. Very excited. I want to get back into posting more on my channel. I genuinely missed it. Like, it's just fun. I don't know why. I just really like filming and editing, and I don't get it. I don't know. I'm talking to a camera. It doesn't make sense. I have a hard time talking to people in real life. I can never think of what to say. I'm super shy. But I can talk to the camera and upload to internet. It doesn't make any sense at all. Don't ask me why. But yeah, I miss making videos, so I'm gonna try and make more. We'll see how that goes. I just don't ever have anything to do. But maybe I'll start talking about books more, because I'm really into books right now. And just like bringing you guys along on like my days, if I do anything fun, but I really don't do much things, so. You're gonna get a basic life of someone in their 20-somethings who works full-time and doesn't have $1 million because she's not rich and doesn't go on trips every single 2 weeks. So that's basically, yeah, I don't know. You're gonna get real life that you can relate to is kind of where I'm at. But yeah, I'm excited to read this, and I'll keep you updated, and I hope you enjoy. I'll see you guys later. Hi. Okay, I'm back. It's the next day, but I realized I was like awake. I'm watching Book Talk right now. I'm watching Sarah Corrali. I might be pronouncing her last name wrong, but I was thinking about it and I realized I didn't actually explain anything about this book other than what like Lauren said about it in her TikToks. Yeah, so this book was, by the time I got through it, it was really good. It's about this girl named Peyton. She's like one of the main characters. This story is told in a two-person point of view. It kind of flip-flops back and forth between Peyton and a guy named Kit. Nope, sorry. Peyton and a guy named Kai. I can't do names. Names and me just don't go together. So yeah, you have one chapter that's like her point of view and then one chapter that's his point of view. And she is an orphan. She like lives on the streets, and it's like in this like kingdom where the elites have like all of these like powers from this like thing that happened. And then there's the elites, and then there's people who have powers but they're like mundane. They're like mundane powers, they're not like incredible. So like a psychic ability would be like a mundane type of power, for example. And then like someone who can like switch into like any animal in the entire world that they feel like would be like an elite power, or like fire from their hands, like elite power type of thing, or like telekinesis, elite power. And then there's the ordinaries, who all are supposed to be like, the ordinaries are all supposed to be killed off. They're not supposed to be alive. And you kind of like follow along on like Peyton's like journey of like what's going on, and then she gets like, I don't want to like spoil it, but like she ends up going into like these trials where like there's a bunch of people who are like fighting basically Hunger Games style to try and win, and they have powers and they're like fighting, and it's like this whole thing, and it's literally like the Hunger Games in that way. And there's like romance and balls and dresses and little banter, and it's kind of cute. It's cute, it's fun, it's a good story. But yeah, the ending I was not expecting. Like I didn't know what was gonna happen, but I'm really excited for the second book. But yeah, I realized I didn't actually like tell you what the book was kind of about without like giving a lot of the stuff away. That's kind of what it's about, but yeah, it's really good. There's like a love interest, but it's like slow burn, like I don't know if we should be like doing this type of love interest, and it's good, you should read it. But yeah, like for most of the book, honestly, I was like, I don't even know what's gonna happen. Like I have literally no idea what to expect. So I did enjoy that. But yeah, the trials definitely gave off Hunger Games vibes. I feel like it was like half trials, half like not in the trials, because there's like the balls, them preparing, them living in like a castle, like there's like a whole thing. and then there's like the trial parts. And yeah, I actually really enjoyed it. I'm happy that I read this book, that I bought this book. Like, it was really good, and I definitely recommend it. I would still give it like a 3.54 star, but that could also again just be because it took me 2 months to read it, which I don't like, because usually I can read a book in like 2 days. So yeah, I think it's just because I was reading Slump. So I think if you're into like the, I think it's fantasy. I think it's considered fantasy. I'm new to the whole book world, so I don't know what like dystopian and like all of that stuff means, but I think this, I'm assuming it's fantasy. But yeah. Yeah, very exciting, very good. I cannot wait for the second book. I'm so excited. But yeah, I just wanted to pop on and finish this video off again because I already ended it yesterday. But then I woke up this morning and I was like, I didn't really talk about what the book was about. So like, without trying to spoil details, that's kind of what the book's about. But it's really good. And I'm gonna read it again at some point. But yeah. Okay. So good. I just opened the page to like a random page and started reading it, and I can like visualize the scene in my head. It's so good. Okay.